In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to get infinite platinum keys in Arm Wrestle Simulator. So yeah, inside the brand new update, they went ahead and added a brand new crate to the game right here, which is the platinum crate and key. And yeah, both of these things basically contain a arm that is the strongest arm in the game. It's actually possible to get. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to keep your chances as high as possible to get as many platinum keys as you can. So make sure you guys watch the entire video so you guys can see everything. So yeah, let's get into it right now. So there actually is a few ways to go ahead and increase your chances of getting more keys or even better keys. And I'm going to go ahead and show you all of them. The first one being from the event egg that you can actually do completely for free. As you can see in some of these better pets, they actually do have a % chance to randomly have the key finder enchant. And what the enchant does basically is it increases your chances of getting keys, which is actually pretty nice. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not the only way to actually get the enchant. I'm pretty sure you can head over to the enchantment table and you can actually enchant it on one of your pets yourself. But I'm not sure exactly what the chances are. It might be pretty rare. Yeah, to be honest, I don't even use any pets with the key finder enchant because I don't even think it helps a ton. If you have a lot, it definitely helps out a little bit, but I don't think it's like a huge impact where you like have to have it. Instead of that is I actually have the game pass right over here, which is the double keys game pass, which basically just gives you twice the amount of keys whenever you actually receive keys. So it's pretty helpful and just gives you 2 instead of 1 basically. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've been using, and it's actually been pretty helpful. Because at the start of the video, as you guys saw, I've grinded up to 104 platinum keys and a lot of these other keys as well. I didn't even purchase any of these, and I'm not going to because they're literally so expensive. You're definitely way better off just grinding and getting them yourselves. And yeah, as you can see, I have 104. I'm going to be opening all of them up in this video to see if we can maybe get the 0.1 or the 0.01 and get it in golden. That would definitely be pretty overpowered and stronger than my best arm currently. I'm not gonna lie, it might be stronger than a lot of your guys's, but it is the buff crystal in golden right now. And I actually did get extremely lucky when making this thing. I had a 20% chance and just threw it in the golden machine and got it. So that was pretty much how I did get it. But yeah, now I have a lot of platinum keys as well, so I can potentially do it again with one of these even better arms. And yeah, also I know the emerald crate does have a stronger % arm, but look at the chances of it. It's basically just impossible to even get. It's so rare, to be honest, where you can't even expect like actually like having a chance at getting it regardless of how many keys you have. Like I have 2,000 keys right here, and I've probably opened up around like even like 10,000 emerald crates and haven't even gotten it once. So the drop chance is just extremely rare, and it's not even really that worth trying to get it, to be honest. But yeah, also the third thing that does depend on how many keys or your key chances, I guess. It actually depends on what worlds you go ahead and grind in. As you can see inside of World 1, the chances are not very good, but as you go down, the chances get better and better to get better and better keys. So yeah, they actually did not update it for World 7 of the chances of what the keys actually are. So if the developers are watching this, you might want to go ahead and do that, but yeah, the chances are definitely a little bit higher than what they are for this. And I'm not completely sure if you can only get the platinum key inside of World 7, or if it's actually for all the other worlds, the chances are just lower. I had to guess it'd probably be inside of World like 5 or 6 at minimum. Obviously, the farther down you go, you do grind, the higher chance you will actually have to receive the key. And yeah, I grinded for around like 8 hours or so, and I went ahead and racked up 104. So per hour, you can expect to get roughly around like 13 to 14 platinum keys. Depending on your luck, I guess if you do have the key finder enchanted pets, your chances will probably be a lot higher to actually get it. But I guess it just does depend on what pets you actually have for the enchants. And yeah, also I didn't even see this right now, but as you can see, they actually did add a better trail and actually have enough wins to go ahead and purchase it. So I'm going to go ahead and buy it, and I go from 385% to 400, so definitely a pretty big increase, and there we go. It did cost me a lot of my wins, but now I will permanently have this best trail until I super rebirth, I guess. And yeah, and that % on rebirth is not that high right now, but I don't think I want to rebirth. I think I want to farm a lot more wins so I can actually guarantee getting the max rebirth. Because I don't want to rebirth and then not get to the max rebirth and have to grind all the way back up again just to rebirth. So yeah, I think I'm just going to grind now until I can get enough, and then we should be good. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna as well go ahead and start opening up a couple of these platinum crates to see if I can get anything good from them. If I can at least get the 0.1, that would be pretty nice. And yeah, a lot of these arms are actually really strong as well, even like the ones that aren't even as good. As you can see, this 5% is 825%. The percents are actually pretty insane, not gonna lie. And yeah, obviously I'm not gonna sit here and go through and open up every single one manually. I'm definitely gonna click the open all button, but I did want to open them up a couple times just to see what they would look like. And yeah, they look pretty cool, and they have a lot of percent, or at least significantly more than what the diamond crate does have. So yeah, let's go ahead and stop there. We're at 96 diamond key or platinum keys, and let's go ahead and open up all the rest of these in 3, 2, 1, and there we go. This is actually pretty expensive, and there we go. So yeah, moment of truth, let's go ahead and check out our armor and see if we got anything good. And unfortunately, I don't think we even got either of the 0.1 or the 0.01% chance arms. I'm pretty sure we didn't get either of them. Because if I did, I would probably see them up here. And yeah, I do not see anything up here, unfortunately. But yeah, we did get a lot of the other arms. I guess I might as well head over to the Space Gym and make them into golden to see how strong they actually are. Let's go ahead and see real quick. We have the buff chrono right here. Let's go ahead and throw 5 of them in there and see how strong this thing actually is in golden. It's 1237.5%, so it's actually really strong. Slightly weaker than my buff crystal right here, but it's still a lot stronger than even the buff tiger. It's still pretty good. So let me also go ahead and check the buff chrono. Let me see what the percent of this thing is in golden. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and look, and this thing is at 1125, so the exact same as the buff tiger. Might as well go ahead and make all these buff chronos into a golden, and I'll probably just give them out, I guess. I really don't have a reason in holding on to them. I can't really do much with them. There isn't really any purpose. Yeah, there we go. We now have 3 of them, and I guess I'll probably just give them out to like random people in the server. So if you guys do find me inside my public server and I'm not AFK, if you let me know in the chat that you're a fan, I might just go ahead and send you guys some arms to go ahead and keep. So might as well go ahead and give one out now. Let's go and just trade everyone in the server. Let's see if anyone will accept the trade, and there we go. Somebody accepted. Let's go and just give them this buff chrono right here, and here you go. Hopefully you put this arm to good use, because I guess it's actually one of the better arms in the game. And yeah, there you go. Hopefully you enjoy the arm, I guess. And yeah, also before I do end off the video, I have been seeing a lot of people saying this, that they have not been able to find the haunted pumpkin inside of the demon market. And there's actually a reasoning behind it, because I'm pretty sure what the thing actually is. Okay, so the person actually traded me. Let me just go ahead and give them this arm. I didn't even realize they were gonna accept the trade randomly. And you're gonna go ahead and give me the spike pet. I guess I'll take it, even though I don't really need it. But yeah, a lot of people have been saying they have not been able to find the haunted pumpkin, and that is because it only appears in the shop randomly like 2 to 3 times per day, I would say. So if you do want the highest chances of actually finding it, just check the market every single hour, because it does refresh every hour. And every hour you might have a small chance to actually find it inside of the shop. It used to be extremely common, and a lot of people were purchasing it, and that was why it pretty much was decreased. But yeah, just check the shop every like hour or so, or every time you can be on, to have the highest chances of actually potentially finding the haunted pumpkin and going ahead and purchasing it for yourself. And definitely the chances have been decreased a lot, and hopefully that does answer some of your questions if you guys are struggling to trying and finding it. And yeah, also before I end off the video, I'm kind of curious if I'm able to defeat this second boss in World 7, because these bosses inside of World 7 are actually extremely overpowered. Like, I'm not sure if there's a badge for this final boss right here, but I'm kind of curious now. I didn't even realize that. And okay, never mind. I guess they don't even have a badge for the boss, but that honestly makes sense, because if they did, there's no way anybody would have it. You literally need 1 octillion strength basically to be able to defeat the boss, which is actually insane. And yeah, currently I'm able to defeat the first one, but I am struggling on the second one. I don't think I'm even able to defeat this one yet. And yeah, as you can see, I still am struggling, but I am getting pretty close, because I am putting up a little bit of a fight. So hopefully eventually I'll be able to defeat the second boss, and hopefully he gives a lot more wins, I'm hoping. And then I can go ahead and reach the max rebirth. Hopefully also pretty soon the Slimify machine does actually release, and hopefully this thing actually helps out a lot of players, because I know a lot of endgame players inside of World 7 right now are definitely struggling a ton. I would say I have one of the better teams, but I would definitely say a lot of people are also struggling to be able to get a lot of strength. So yeah, the devs are watching this. I would probably decrease the strength of what you need to defeat these bosses by a little bit. Not by a ton, but at least by a little bit, to make it a little bit more possible, because right now it's basically impossible. Maybe at least make it a little bit like possible, but just make it require you to do a lot of grinding. And that pretty much is everything for the video. I'm gonna continue to grind. Hopefully I'll be able to defeat the Missile Maven in the next video like I mentioned. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, because we're on the road to 100k subs. I'd really appreciate if you guys subscribe. And yeah, thank you boys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.